never get into the field if I don't ratchet up that score. Rose. Damn, I forgot to call her back. Hello?
Hello, Jack. It's been a long time.
Huh? Who is this?
Oh, just a blast from your oh-so-colorful past. I've been looking for you for a long time, Jackie boy. They may have taken you away from me, but I knew I'd track you down. Eventually.
Look, pal. I think you may have the wrong number.
Oh, come on, Jack. I know you recognize my voice. You have to. We go back such a long way. I've called to take you home. I need your skills, Jack. I need that killer instinct of yours. You do remember how to kill, don't you, Ripper?
Ripper? Now listen, you son of a bitch. I don't know who you are, and I don't even—
Shut up and listen, boy. I'll not divulge particulars over a cell phone, so I'll have to depend on your dulled subconscious to fill in the necessary blanks. I've already completed the first phase of my masterstroke, and I could use a good soldier like you to help finish it. However, should you foolishly decline this one and only offer to rejoin my organization, I will be forced to assume that you are affiliated with them. And there will be no mercy for that sort of betrayal.
Rejoin your— What are you talking about?
Look deep inside yourself, son. I know they haven't buried your past completely. Try to remember who you are. Who you were. The White Devil. Jack the Ripper. My loyal little soldier. Ringing any bells? Time's up. My coded number is on your caller ID. You have 2 hours to decide.
Jack? Hello, Jack? Anybody home? Jack, are you okay?
What is it you want with me? Oh my God.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Rose, I'm so sorry. I have no idea where that came from.
It's okay. Look, Jack, we need to talk.
Oh, come on, Rose. I really am sorry. I mean, I know things have been a bit strained between us lately, but—
Oh, no, Jack, no. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I mean, sure, we have some things we need to work out, but— Anyway, look, I'm not here about our situation. I'm here because the word finally came from up top. You finally got your field assignment, Jack. Command wants you for the Big Shell operation. Foxhound Priority 1.
Big Shell? Are you serious? Yes, I can't believe it. This is it, honey. This is career-making stuff. This is what I've been— Wait, hang on a second. Why did they send—
Me? Why did they send me to tell you all this? Well, that's the part we need to talk about. I've also been assigned to the Big Shell Op. I'm your mission analyst. Jack, please don't be upset. You have to know none of this was my idea. Command felt that for your first solo mission, your contact should be familiar to you. A calming influence during stressful situations. Jack, you and I both know that couples working the same mission is a breach of Foxhound protocol. At first, I protested, but you have no idea how insistent they were. Honestly, Jack, It was either accept the assignment or be discharged. Look, I don't want to be trouble for you. If they don't reassign me, then I'll just resign.
No, Rose, don't. I don't profess to understand the brass's motives, and frankly, it's not my job to. I follow orders, period. I'm fine with you as my mission analyst. Really.
Jack, listen. About this mission, there's something about it all that's not...
What is it, Rose? What's wrong?
It's nothing. Just be careful, okay?
I will.
This is Karen Hojo, Action News 10, reporting live from Hudson Bay. Approximately 6 hours ago, the Big Shell was seized by an armed group of terrorists during a government-sponsored tour attended by the President of the United States, James Johnson. Calling themselves the Sons of Liberty, the terrorists are demanding $30 billion for the safe return of the president and the other hostages. If their demands are not met, they have threatened to destroy Big Shell and ignite the crude, potentially turning Manhattan Harbor into an uncontrollable inferno. And that's not the worst-case scenario. We've been told that if the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released, wiping out the entire bay's ecosystem. Big Shell was built 2 years ago as an offshore cleanup facility after the infamous terrorist Solid Snake blew a hole in an oil tanker just 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan, resulting in the worst environmental disaster in U.S. history. According to Pentagon sources, the Sons of Liberty are reportedly headed up by the very same Solid Snake, who has also claimed responsibility for various other acts of terror, including the Shadow Moses incident and the Paris hotel bombing that killed former President George Sears. At this hour, the U.S. military has quarantined the Big Shell in a mile-wide perimeter, and the Pentagon is expected to respond to the terrorist demands soon. This is Karen Hojo, reporting live for Action 10 News. All right, guys, that's a wrap. Let's get the hell out of here. I have a really bad feeling about this.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time, but in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The President?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
I'm just inside Strut A of Shell 1. Looks like there are no sentries posted. Gearing up. Man, these are some funky duds R&D gave me. What did they call it? A smart suit? I've sighted an enemy sentry. Looks like someone already took him out. No shots fired. Minimal struggle, a very clean takedown of Russia's finest. Colonel, there's obviously someone else operating here besides me. Someone with a lot of talent.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
There's been a development.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the President, safe and sound.
What about the package?
The package is secure. Easy money.
Good work. Your retrieval is on the way.
Roger that. Huh?
Good Lord.
What the?
Hail to the chief, soldier. You forgot to play it for your commander-in-chief. A terrible breach of etiquette, really. I am Van, and I am here to teach you some manners.
You have to get to the President, Raiden.
Bring him down! Bring him down! He's too fast! I can't get...
I've lost communications with SEAL Team Alpha.
Alpha Zero. Come in, Alpha Zero. What's going on? Alpha, respond!
Are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Get down! Where is he?
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Vamp,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
I'm riding. You're a Navy SEAL? You look familiar. Haven't I seen you before?
I doubt it. That skull suit. You Foxhound?
I'm afraid I can't answer that.
Foxhound disbanded 4 years ago, you know.
Really? That a fact?
Yep. You got any field experience, Green Bean?
Field? No, not really. But hey, I'm not green. I've had extensive VR training.
VR, huh? A virtual grunt for the digital age. That's just great. Fresh meat for the grinder, indeed.
Vamp, it's Fortune.
Yes, Queen.
Are you all done cleaning up?
Actually, no. Not completely. SEAL Team Alpha has been disposed of, but...
What? What is it?
Have a seat, Mr. President. 2 men escaped, one of whom I think you'll take a particular interest in.
And what could possibly interest me about some Navy SEAL?
Because, my queen, this SEAL just so happens to be the very same man who murdered General Scott Dolph. He's alive and well, running loose on Big Shell. Queen?
I heard you. Are you absolutely certain it's him?
Of course. I'd know his scent anywhere.
Good. I will eliminate SEAL Team Bravo as ordered. But after that, I will not stop until I find and kill him. The son of a bitch who murdered my father.
What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak? That was Vamp.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
He's a card-carrying member of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell?
Special Forces anti-terrorist unit created by ex-President George Sears. They were good at what they did. Some would say the best. But around the time their original commander died, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but without proper leadership, they became more and more extreme. They began to go after US allies, even civilians. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them. Vamp is a real mystery. He's Romanian and a wizard with knives. He joined Dead Cell because he had close relationships with Fortune and her deceased father, Marine Commander Scott Dolph. No one knows the source of his powers or how he cheats death time and time again. But obviously, he's very dangerous, not to be underestimated, as we've seen firsthand. Fortune is Helen Adolph Jackson, also known as Lady Luck. Ironic name for someone surrounded by so much tragedy. She lost her entire family to various catastrophes and blames herself for all of them. Or, more likely, she blames her freakish luck. She seems to have some sort of uncontrollable psychic ability that makes her immune to harm, but at the same time, seems to curse those close to her. Personally, I don't buy any of it, but she apparently believes it to the point that it's really screwed with her head, giving her some kind of death wish. Dead Cell's original commander, Reginald Jackson, was her husband. She took control of the unit soon after his suicide and her father's murder. Fat Man. Now, this guy is certifiable. He actually calls himself the Emperor of Explosives, just so you understand what kind of whacked-out ego trip we're dealing with here. He's so obsessed about being known as the best, he'll kill anyone he perceives as a threat to his reputation. Fat Man is a genius, no question, but he's also paranoid, narcissistic, and sadistic, which, for an explosives expert, makes for one hell of a dangerous and unpredictable adversary. In fact, there's been long-standing debate as to whether he's even sane at all anymore.
Okay, that's quite a collection of disturbed freaks you have there. So why would Dead Cell hijack Big Shell? What's their angle?
How should I know? Like I said, they're way out on the lunatic fringe.
Well, how about the leader? I mean, they say he's, well, from what I've heard, the leader might actually be...
Who? Solid Snake? That's bull. Snake died in the tanker incident. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago. How do you not know any of this? So let me get this straight, Junior. An organization that no longer exists sends you to rescue all the hostages on Big Shell, and, in the process, neutralize a veteran, highly trained terrorist organization and the Russian private army working for them. All this on your very first mission, by yourself, without even having been briefed on the most basic intel. Doesn't make any sense. What are you really doing here?
Alpha! Anyone, come in, Alpha! This is Bravo Zero! We are under fire on the BC connecting bridge! Damn! She can't be hit! Alpha, come in!
Aren't you going to answer him?
Cover Stillman! Lay down suppressive fire! Ah!
Well?
Look, kid, time is short and my options are limited. So I really don't have any choice but to trust you for the time being. Bravo was escorting a bomb expert, one Peter Stillman, to disarm all the C4 placed by Fat Man all over Big Shell. Obviously, that plan is FUBAR. I'd go myself, but I need some time to recuperate. I lost too much blood. So, it's on you now. You have to get to Stillman quickly, move him safely out of the firefight so he can do his job.
What about the president? I have orders.
Kid, if that C4 blows, you, me, the president, all of Manhattan, everyone dies.
Everyone but me. Same old story. Can't anyone break this curse and release me? Must I endure yet another day of misery?
Mr. Stillman, sir, I don't think we can protect you for much longer.
What should I do?
On my mark, you run for the Strut C dining hall while I cover you. Hide in the kitchen and we'll try to rendezvous with you there. Here, take my sidearm.
But I'm no soldier. What do I do if...
Just shut up and listen to me, sir. You have a job to do, and one way or another, you're going to do it. Even if that means all of our lives. Get me?
Yes.
Good. Now get ready. Stillman, go! Die, damn you! Die!
I will. You're the lucky ones today. So very lucky.
What the hell is that?
Come, put me out of my misery.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her. Is she the one they call Fortune?
Queen.
Don't let them take the president! Ready grenades! A dud!
Today is another bad day. Is there anyone here that can give me happiness? I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Don't move.
Oh, ease up there, partner. Are you Peter Stillman?
Who are you?
The name's Raiden. I'm here to protect you, Mr. Stillman. To ensure that you disarm Fat Man's explosives.
Thank God. That woman, she was unstoppable. I'm not sure if...
Raiden, it's Pliskin.
Hold on a sec, sir. What is it, Pliskin?
I've found some of Fat Man's C4. Is Stillman with you?
Affirmative. Safe and sound.
Good. I'm going to need him to talk me through disarming these bombs. Based off what I've seen, there's way too much C4 on Big Shell for just one man to...
Philistine! How dare you sully my craftsmanship with your grubby hands?
Fat Man!
Pliskin, what's happening?
Nothing, kid. Just some trash that needs taking out.
Nuh-uh. I really wouldn't do that if I were you.
So, a Mexican standoff, is that it?
Ooh, A Mexican standoff. Either one of us makes a move, we both die. I like the sound of that. On 3, shall we say? And a 1. And a 2.
Oh no.
And a...
You crazy son of a...
3! Whiskey!
That was Fat Man's work. I'm sure of it. Look, riding is it? I trained Fat Man. I know his tendencies inside and out. We need to...
Shh. I hear something. Someone's coming. Uh-oh.
Oh my God. We're trapped in here.
Damn. Not good.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you were alive after all. I knew this moment would come. Show yourself and finish me. Like you finished off my father. You can't hide forever, bastard! You'll die for what you've done to me.
What the hell did you say to her? That chick is pissed.
Nothing. She wasn't like this earlier when she massacred the SEALs. She looked calm. Bored even. It must be you she's mad at.
How? I don't remember ever meeting her. Of course, that's not to say I never did. There's a lot I don't remember from my past.
Yeah. So what do we do?
The only thing we can do. I cover, you make a run for it, okay?
Oh, man! Run again?
You got a better idea? Stillman! Get your ass in gear!
Finally. I was beginning to wonder, wait. You're not the man I'm looking for.
Oh, baby, you're hurting my feelings. And here I thought we had something between us.
Idiot! Fool! Moron! Don't you get it? I'm untouchable! No one can hurt me. I can't even hurt me.
Lady, I think you've been hurting yourself for a long, long time, whether you realize it or not. Granted, I can't touch you, but I sure as hell can touch your gun.
How dare you? Murderer or not, I'll kill you for that.
Okay, I think she's really mad at me now.
Fat Man, respond!
Oh, it's the king, and his voice doth bear an angry tenor. And how fares your royal majesty? Thy humble servant...
Silence, you fool! I want an explanation for that C4 detonation.
You were told specifically to sit back and wait for my orders before doing anything! Are you so demented now as to throw away everything we've accomplished over the last few years?
Now, hold on, let's not get crazy here. That was just a taste, an hors d'oeuvre, if you will, meant to be served before the main course.
What are you talking about, you maniac? The C4 was only meant to be a diversion, a ruse. I've no intention of blowing up this facility.
Your intentions? Your intentions? Why does everything have to be about what you want? What about me? What about my needs? My former mentor, Peter Stillman, just arrived here on Big Shell, and I need to kill him. Stillman must be made to see that I have now surpassed him. That my prowess is far beyond his inferior skills. He'll be impressed. Oh, yes, I dare say. He'll be blown away. blown away. That's good. I should write that one down. If you want diversions and ruses, Your Majesty, then you hired the wrong man. I deal in destruction.
Fat Man! You traitorous bastard!
I knew you'd understand. Fare thee well, King. Ciao. Sayonara. Auf Wiedersehen. Adieu. Ha! Ain't I a stinker?
Fat Man.
Ooh. Oh, it's you. You haven't come to spoil my fun too, have you?
On the contrary, my friend, we find your actions to be quite suitable for our purposes, for now. So long as they don't interfere with your orders. We want you to engage the primary, the rookie agent known as Ryder. We want you to test him.
Test him, eh? To what limit?
The full extent. No hesitation. No holding back. Kill him. Because if you don't, your life is most assuredly forfeit.
I'll take over, Queen.
What is it?
It seems our friend Fat Man is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
Who knows? But he's nothing more than a stereotypical mad bomber now. He's completely lost sight of our ideals. And with it, his loyalty to Commander Jackson.
All right, I'll take care of the wayward soul. It wasn't him.
Unfortunate.
I expected more of this one, really.
But he couldn't kill you, I see.
Completely useless.
Then he's all mine.
Later, then.
Now! Damn!
Vamp. Are you gone? No. No, that death was meant for me. Why am I the only one that can't die? Alone again? Cheated out of death again? How long will you force me to live? How much longer, Dad? You've punished me enough. I thought you could give me peace. But you couldn't kill me either.
There's no need for sorrow, Queen. I died once already.
Damn.
I can't die twice.
Stands between